Mr. Copeland. Hey, man. Hope you guys had an awesome weekend and are teeing up Thanksgiving. So, last weekend was opening weekend shotgun season. So, it was a busy little war zone around here, but man, it was beautiful. It was 28 every morning. Ended up getting warm throughout the day. And so, what I'm going to show you today is we are going to go over Big Star. So, this is going to be the fun one, right? This is the equity deal that we have discussed. And so, I'm going to show you a few different things. The first, I'm going to show you a little bit about the park and just a video. And I've got tons of these videos. But the first thing I want to do is I'm going to show you about the park, and then I'm going to dig into the numbers using your 150,000 we discussed. And so, let's kind of dive in. This is the clubhouse here, and I think this is a shorter video. Yeah, it's 40 seconds. So, beautiful pool. Here's some more money makers right here. All this stuff. We're getting ready to upgrade these machines where they accept credit cards, and then we just got two new vending machines as well, and they accept credit cards too. So you can see there, like I always like showing the clubhouse because it just shows you a little bit of the stature of the park. It's a beautiful park, man, very well maintained, and it's an existing units, and we're adding. That was a good day. Definitely the next one. That's pretty cool for our manager. Not many people are able to offer that. Look at the quality of these too. Okay. So hopefully that helps give you an idea. And I've got some more here too, man. But it just kind of that gives you an idea of the park. You can see from the quality of the RVs to the clubhouse to just really everything. Even Micah's saying this is our nicest park. He's not wrong. The goal, it's funny, the other two at Marshall Meadows and Castleview is to get the parks to this status and this quality and really just be known as the number one park in the area through marketing and just really the quality of it. So let's talk some numbers. All right, so this is what's called a pro forma, Neil. Pro forma basically just says this is what we expect the park to do. And so we own the park today, so we know what it's doing today. So these numbers are still relatively close. Some months they're up, some months they're down. It really kind of just depends. I think we had a really good first month. But anyway, let's just kind of go over these. This is going to be close regardless, and we're just continuing to add units to the park, so it only increases from here. But nonetheless, so at this point we have raised $1,050,000. We have $150,000 left to raise. Okay, and that's yours. I know you're wanting to do this, and so we got it seller financed. We got 1.1 million seller financed. There's a bunch of numbers in here. We have property taxes, insurance, on-site manager. These are all of the expenses associated with the park. Here are the number of RV slips. Number of RV slips being added. I actually just don't worry about this. But number of tiny homes being added. So this is a value add play. So we're adding all of these units into here. So keep scrolling down. Here is our annual RV slip rent, annual cabin rent. Here is the total month. Yeah, that's what we make per month. That's the total revenue. Over here is what we expect to exit this at. So this is if we sold it to a big company, a REIT or just probably some company looking to own RV pads in the area, which is oil fields. So this is probably very close. And so if it was 75% occupancy, here's the NOI, here's what we would sell it at, so on and so forth. I've got multiple examples in here. I know you're not so interested in this, but this does matter to a lot of people for the exits. So let's take a look at this. So cap rate 7.5. And again, Neil, I'm skipping over some of this stuff because you don't really care about it, and I'll discuss it in further detail with you. But here's roughly what the net monthly cash flow is. Again, man, this is an equity play. So you are going to go up with us and you are going to go down with us, but we are just going to make this project better and better and better and better every single month. So you're a teammate in this sense. And so monthly cash flow, 17 grand. First month wasn't this good, but it was our first month. I think it was 13, 14. It was pretty good though. Pretty darn good. Maybe 12. I can't remember. But anyway, so here's what it is. Here's what your 150,000. This is what you'll make per month, estimated. Right? It'll go up. It'll go down. I'm going to keep reiterating that because I know this is your first equity play. So, $1,266 per month is what you would get from us. Here is the estimated exit on the back end of this. So here would be your profit after receiving your 120. After you receive your 150,000 back, you would receive another 122,000. Time frame on this, 2 to 3 years. We're going to let the market tell us. We're going to let the sales price. We're just really, if everything lines up, it'll be 2 to 3 years, maybe sooner, maybe later. It really just depends what we all decide to do as a team. And so, Neil, let me know what questions you have. The big thing to note here, this is monthly cash flow today for you. So you'll get this roughly every month. Again, maybe more, maybe less. But we are adding 53 units? We are adding 53 units to this park. Your cash flow is only going to go up every month, maybe every other month in the beginning as we build it out. But that's the big thing, Neil. This is going to go to 1,300, 1,400, 1,500, 1,600, so on and so forth. As we continue to build this out, you will only make more and more and more. Let me know what questions you have, Neil. Look forward to doing an equity deal with you, man. I know we've been working together forever, and it's going to be fun to do an equity one. Talk to you soon, man. Happy Thanksgiving.